Well, it is a few minutes after 8 o'clock here on Friday, and we're tuned to WCB Em in Baltimore, and there's no Fred Grandy. We got a tip yesterday that Fred was going to be in studio, or at least on the phone or something, with his wife, Mrs. Fred, who we still don't know what her real name is, on stimulating talk and breaking news, WCB Em in Baltimore, and they ain't there. So, either the tip was not true. I tend to believe the tip. I think the tip was a good tip, but I bet you some lawyers probably called and, said, told Fred, hey Fred, you're not supposed to do that. He's still under contract to WMAL and Citadel. And, there's legal ties to him. And they can tell him what show he can and can't do and all that. And they probably said, no. And I really think if Fred doesn't come back and finish out his contract, they're going to sue. There's going to be lawyer letters and legal. I know. So anyhow, interesting today. I don't know. Here's the Washington Post. Here's today's Washington Post. Okay. The big Karl Rove. This, I don't know if you can see this. Let's see. Where is it? Here it is. See this little thing? It's about an inch of print. And if you look really close, it says Fred Grandy. Okay, that's what they did. That's the sum total of what the Washington Post did on Fred Grandy allegedly leaving WMAL. That's it. And look how big the picture of Karl Rove is. I mean, the picture of Karl Rove is like 8 to 10 times larger than the blurb for Fred Grandy. Anyhow, it says, Fred Grandy, the Love Boat star turned Iowa congressman, turned radio morning drive time star, is leaving his gig at WMAL's Grandy Group. Grandy's ratings have lagged behind the station's other conservative hosts, and he has clashed with management for months over how to boost them. So that's that. I don't know. I think the Post could do better than that. I really do. Maybe Paul Farley's on vacation. Oh, look at this. Here's a big thing on Mitt Romney and stuff. Look at the size of the picture. The picture. It is a beautiful picture of the reflection of the big temple there out in Salt Lake City. But come on, man. Use some of this space for some news, man. Oh, and then we got, of course, Lisa D. Mayonnaise, and a whole bunch more on Charlie Sheen, including a giant picture of Ellen. What is it? Was Charlie Sheen on Ellen? I don't even know. Who cares? We have to have, let's get a giant picture of Ellen to run with it. Again, a lot of big pictures. A big picture in a paper when it's really necessary is fine. I'm for great photography and all that. But I really think that, when you see a lot of big pictures in a newspaper, it often means there's not a lot of text to run. So anyhow, what's other big news today? Okay, the Washington City paper has revamped its website. So, here's their new logo. Oops, I'm always doing that. Endless thing. There we go. The Washington City paper's new logo that was their old logo. Okay. And this is their new logo. The problem with the Washington City paper, at least I find, is it's hard to find. It used to be, granted, I'm out here in the hinterland of Fairfax County. You used to be able to find city paper everywhere. You used to be able to find it at the library. You used to be able to find it at Borders. You used to be able to find it all over the place. You can't find it anywhere. They just literally said, I think they probably literally said, nowhere outside the Beltway can, I'm sure you can find it all through downtown D.C., but it has a relatively small circulation, and it's smaller than it used to be. I'm pretty sure of that. So, let them do what they want. At the paper, see what happens with the suit with Dan Snyder and all that. And what the heck? Am I even in Canada? Yeah, oh, there I am. I have a Safeway about 5 minutes away from me here in beautiful downtown Reston. And I was carrying some groceries in yesterday, big, strong me, build the muscles, and I put my groceries down. put them away, sat down at the computer here to type up some news for you guys, and all of a sudden my lower back went, oh. So my lower back, I do that occasionally. In fact, sometimes I don't even know how I do it. It just does it. So I'm struggling. Took a couple aspirin. That's what I do. Usually getting up and moving around actually makes me feel better. Laying in bed and I sit there and it hurts. Oh, poor me. I love it. I love Nancy Marchand in The Sopranos. She played Olivia, Tony's mother, and she'd always go, "Poor you, poor you." The first two seasons of The Sopranos, if you haven't seen them or you haven't seen them lately, go watch them, because the ones with Tony and his ma, it is absolute brilliance. What's some more big news? Jason Kidd, Baltimore media veteran, radio veteran Jason Kidd, who is on 106.5 Mix 106.5, jumps down to D.C., where he'll be doing the assistant program director's post at PGC, WPGC 95.5. Both stations are owned by CBS. PGC is an urban contemporary station. There's a lot of rumors that it's kind of inching toward a more contemporary sound to better compete with Hot 99.5, Clear Channel's top-rated station. In a number of markets, CBS has taken some of their stations and put them in this AMP or NOW format, which is basically a contemporary with a little bit of an urban feel to it kind of format. And there's a lot of rumors that PGC is inching its way in that direction because its ratings haven't been so great as of late. So good luck to Jason Kidd. I don't know what a assistant program director would even do. I mean, I can't imagine a station like PGC would even need an assistant program director. I mean, what is a program director doing? He or she pretty much just, says what programs, what DJs are on, why do you need an assistant to do that? I mean, it's not one of those jobs that changes all that much. I can't imagine, in a huge, big city station like a news station, I could maybe see an APD, but in a music station, I mean, I don't know. I think Jason is a good on-air guy, and I think he would have been better used in an on-air position, probably over at Fresh. CBS also owns Fresh. They still, 2 years on, don't have a solid morning show for the station. Imagine that. Put him on mornings there. Get Rob Carson over from Mix and put him on mornings there. Get somebody for mornings. Get Mark Kay. Originally, we had predicted Mark Kay might be coming back to Washington from his job down at the Big 8 down in Jacksonville. But, they need to put somebody on mornings there if they really want to, make serious. The station's only been on the air 2 years. Anyhow, if we hear Fred Grandy turning up on some other station, we'll let you know. But that's the big news for today, the 4th of February, 4th of March, 4th of April, the 4th of March, 2011. And I'm going to go rest my back for a while and get a nice hot shower. And I will see you later. Don't forget to stay tuned.